Today, we'll be looking at how lightning strikes may have provided the missing ingredient for Earth's first organisms. If you are new to this channel, welcome. This is Mr. Singularity, where we explore the scientific and technological breakthroughs shaping the future as we know it. One of the most difficult puzzles for science to solve is the genesis of life on Earth. It entails not only recognizing the various chemical processes that must occur in order to build a reproducing creature, but also locating plausible sources for the chemicals required for each of the reactions. The source of the elusive element, phosphorus, has long been a source of astonishment for scientists studying the origins of life. Phosphorus is required for basic cell structures and functions. It, for example, serves as the backbone of DNA's double helix structure and the related molecule RNA. Despite its abundance, practically all phosphorus on Earth 4 billion years ago was bound in minerals that were virtually insoluble and unreactive. This suggests that though phosphorus was there in concept, it was not available to form the compounds required for life. We show in new research that lightning strikes would have been a ubiquitous source of phosphorus. This implies that lightning strikes may have aided in the emergence of life on Earth and may still be assisting in the emergence of life on other Earth-like planets. The rare mineral schreibersite, which is found in minute amounts in meteorites, is one possible source of phosphorus on the early Earth. Experiments have demonstrated that schreibersite may dissolve in water, forming aqueous phosphorus, which can then react and generate a variety of organic compounds essential to life. Nucleotides, the building blocks of DNA and RNA, and phosphocholine, a precursor to the lipid molecules that make up the cell membrane, are two examples. However, there is another possible source for schreibersite. We discovered a significant amount of the unique phosphorus mineral inside a glass structure formed by a lightning strike called a fulgurite while investigating it. If lightning strikes produced a large amount of schreibersite and other reactive phosphorus minerals, lightning could be an alternative supply of reactive phosphorus required for life. To see if this was the case, we calculated the quantity of phosphorus released by lightning strikes from 4.5 billion years ago when the Earth formed to 3.5 billion years ago when the oldest fossil evidence of life was discovered. To do so, we needed to estimate three things: the number of fulgurites generated each year, the amount of phosphorus in the Earth's early rocks, and how much of that phosphorus gets converted into usable phosphorus by lightning strikes. Fulgurites form when lightning strikes the Earth. Thus, we needed to know how much lightning had struck the ground first. To calculate the amount of lightning, we looked at estimates of the amount of CO2 in the early Earth's atmosphere, as well as estimations of how much lightning there would be on Earth for various quantities of CO2. The CO2 in the atmosphere may be used to determine global temperature, which is an important element in influencing thunderstorm frequency. We discovered that only on Earth there have been between 100 million and 1 billion lightning strikes per year, with each lightning strike generating one fulgurite. In the first billion years of Earth's existence, up to 1 quintillion, 1 followed by 18 zeros, fulgurites could have been developed. For the second factor, we know that Earth would have been dominated by rocks similar to the ballasts found on volcanic islands such as Hawaii. We calculated the average phosphorus level by analyzing the phosphorus content of some of these preserved rocks that are over 3.5 billion years old. Finally, we estimated how much schreibersite or other forms of phosphorus would have been made available by lightning strikes using our fulgurite and other published fulgurite findings. Taking all of these considerations into account, we concluded that lightning strikes made up to 10,000 kg of phosphorus available for chemical reactions each year. Based on what we know about early Earth, lightning most likely contributed as much reactive phosphorus as meteorites did at the time of life's inception, around 3.5 billion years ago. As a result, lightning strikes and meteorite impacts most likely provided the phosphorus required for the origin of life on Earth. Existence of life on exoplanets. Our findings also point to a new source of phosphorus, which is required for life to evolve on other Earth-like planets. Meteorite impacts are a less sustainable supply of phosphorus than lightning strikes. As residual material in the system collides with planets, the number of big meteorites in a solar system diminishes dramatically over time. As a result, while meteorites provide significant usable phosphorus for early life in a planet's history, their abundance decreases quite swiftly. Lightning strikes, on the other hand, are generally steady across time. The work contributes to the expansion of the conditions under which life can originate on other planets in our solar system and beyond. If a planet has an active, lightning-rich atmosphere, The phosphorus required for life will be available at all times. What's your take on this? Let me know down in the comments below and check out one of these other videos. This has been Mr. Singularity, and I'll see you on the next one.